In the world of fitness, there are many paths one can take to improve their physical well-being. Whether your goal is to enhance your endurance, build muscle size, or develop strength, the journey begins with understanding the fundamentals. Let's explore how each of these goals connects to your body's capacity for change and growth. Building strength, for instance, isn't just about lifting heavy weights. It's about gradually overloading your muscles and nervous system in a way that allows them to adapt. This process is known as progressive overload, and it's a cornerstone of any effective fitness routine. It involves continuously increasing the intensity of your workouts to encourage muscle fibers and nervous connections to become stronger, which then enables you to lift heavier weights over time. In the same vein, hypertrophy, or muscle growth, is not a simple matter of lifting weights for hours. It's about the right combination of stress and recovery. Your muscles grow when you expose them to enough challenge, but also give them the time and nutrients they need to repair and build new tissue. The key here is finding the balance between pushing yourself hard enough and allowing sufficient recovery to support that growth. Endurance, on the other hand, is a different challenge altogether. It's not just about lifting weights, but about sustaining effort over time. Endurance training can take many forms, whether it's running, cycling, or even bodyweight exercises like push-ups and squats. The body learns to adapt by increasing its ability to perform long-duration activities without tiring quickly. This form of training improves cardiovascular function, allowing your heart and lungs to supply oxygen more efficiently to your muscles. As we begin this journey, it's important to understand that building strength, muscle size, or endurance isn't just about doing more or going faster. It's about setting clear goals, understanding the science behind the adaptations your body undergoes, and applying the right principles to maximize your progress. Next, we will dive deeper into the specific adaptations your body makes when you focus on building strength. From the nervous system to muscle fibers, we will explore what happens at the cellular level when you train for strength. Strength training is a fascinating journey, one that transforms not just your body, but your nervous system as well. It's a process that extends far beyond simply lifting heavier weights. As we delve deeper into the mechanics of strength, it's important to grasp how your body adapts at various levels, from muscle fibers to the nervous system itself. At the core of strength development is the principle of progressive overload, which ensures that your muscles and nervous system are continually challenged to adapt. As you add more weight to your lifts or increase the intensity of your exercises, you're sending signals to your body that it needs to grow stronger. This continuous process of adaptation is vital for achieving long-term gains. The first part of this adaptation process occurs within the nervous system. The nervous system is responsible for coordinating the signals that tell your muscles to contract, and the more efficiently it can do this, the stronger you become. In the early stages of strength training, most of the gains you experience are due to improvements in the nervous system. Your brain becomes better at activating the correct muscles at the right time, and it enhances its ability to recruit more motor units for maximum force output. However, this is just the beginning. As you continue to progress, the muscles themselves begin to grow in size and strength. Strength is directly tied to the recruitment of fast-twitch muscle fibers, which are the fibers responsible for generating high amounts of force. When you challenge your muscles with heavy weights, these fibers are activated, causing the muscle fibers to adapt by becoming thicker and stronger. This is how you build the raw power that allows you to lift more. Yet, While strength training primarily targets these fast-twitch fibers, muscle growth or hypertrophy also plays an important role. Unlike strength, which is often about maximum force production in a short amount of time, hypertrophy focuses on increasing muscle size through repeated stress and recovery cycles. For hypertrophy to occur, it's crucial that you not only challenge the muscles, but also allow sufficient time for them to repair. This process takes place during your recovery periods, when protein synthesis occurs and muscle fibers rebuild themselves, becoming larger and more resilient. Now, let's take a moment to understand what happens on a deeper level within your muscles. Each muscle is made up of individual fibers, which in turn are composed of contractile proteins, the actin and myosin. These proteins work together to produce muscle contraction, which allows you to move weights and perform other physical tasks. When these fibers experience stress through weightlifting or other resistance training, tiny tears occur. Over time, as these fibers repair, they grow back stronger and larger. This is the essence of muscle growth. However, it's not just about muscle fibers. The connective tissue surrounding the muscles, such as tendons and ligaments, also plays a critical role in strength training. These tissues help transmit the force generated by muscle contractions to the bones, facilitating movement. The development of strong connective tissues is just as important as building muscle strength, as they provide the stability and durability needed to safely lift heavier loads. As we move on, it's important to remember that strength training is not simply about lifting weights. It's about understanding the intricate relationship between your nervous system, muscle fibers, and connective tissue. By targeting each of these areas and ensuring they all adapt properly, you can maximize your strength gains over time. While strength training focuses on increasing the amount of force your muscles can generate, endurance training is all about sustaining activity for longer periods of time. It may seem that these two goals are on opposite ends of the spectrum, but they share a surprising amount of overlap. To truly understand how endurance training works, it's essential to explore the unique adaptations your body undergoes when you challenge it with long-duration activities. Endurance, in its simplest form, is the ability to maintain physical effort over an extended period. Unlike strength, which targets maximum force output in a short burst, endurance training works to improve the efficiency of your cardiovascular system, muscles, and energy production pathways. By consistently pushing your body to perform over longer periods, you're training it to become more efficient at utilizing oxygen, sustaining muscle contractions, and preventing fatigue. At the heart of endurance training is the improvement of aerobic capacity, often measured by VO2 max. This refers to the maximum amount of oxygen your body can utilize during intense exercise. As your VO2 max improves, your heart and lungs become more efficient at delivering oxygen to your muscles, allowing you to sustain prolonged activity. But endurance training isn't only about your cardiovascular system. It's also about your muscles' ability to perform repetitive movements without tiring quickly. Muscular endurance refers to the ability of your muscles to perform repeated contractions over time without becoming fatigued. This form of endurance is crucial for activities like long-distance running, cycling, or swimming. The longer you can sustain muscle contractions, the more efficiently your body can utilize energy and oxygen to maintain performance. Training for endurance also enhances mitochondrial density in your muscle fibers. Mitochondria are the powerhouses of the cell, responsible for producing the energy necessary for muscle contractions. As you continue to train, Your muscles adapt by increasing the number of mitochondria, thereby improving your muscles' ability to produce energy over long periods. Interestingly, while endurance training primarily targets aerobic systems, strength athletes can also benefit from some elements of endurance training. The key is balance. Too much endurance training can potentially compromise strength gains by interfering with the recovery needed for muscle growth. However, incorporating endurance work into a well-rounded routine can improve overall fitness by enhancing recovery and cardiovascular health without sacrificing strength development. Incorporating cardiovascular exercises and building endurance doesn't have to mean sacrificing your strength goals. Many strength athletes use endurance training as a tool for improving recovery times and maintaining a healthy cardiovascular system. The same underlying principles of progressive overload that apply to strength training also apply to endurance, although in a different context. By gradually increasing the duration or intensity of aerobic exercises, you can improve endurance in much the same way that you build strength. Endurance also ties into mental resilience. The ability to push through fatigue, stay focused, and maintain performance during long-duration activities can translate into improved mental toughness. As you continue to challenge yourself, whether through running longer distances or cycling harder, you'll begin to notice improvements not just in your physical endurance, but also in your mental capacity to stay committed and focused under stress. These elements of endurance training, improved cardiovascular function, enhanced muscular endurance, and increased mitochondrial density, are all part of the larger picture of overall fitness. Endurance work, while often thought of as separate from strength training, actually plays a vital role in supporting the broader scope of fitness, and integrating both can lead to a more balanced, resilient, and healthier body. Hypertrophy, the increase in muscle size, is often thought of as primarily serving aesthetic goals. However, muscle growth plays a crucial role in both strength development and endurance performance. While the primary goal of hypertrophy training is to increase muscle mass, the adaptations that occur as a result of hypertrophy also support improved muscle function and efficiency in strength and endurance activities. When we think about hypertrophy, it's essential to recognize that muscle growth isn't just about volume or size. It's about the muscle's ability to handle increased stress and produce force more effectively. The process of hypertrophy involves both the thickening of muscle fibers and the accumulation of cellular components, such as protein filaments, which allow muscles to contract with greater force. This increased force output is directly tied to strength gains. The more muscle mass you develop, the greater the potential for strength improvements, as there's more muscle tissue available to produce force. However, hypertrophy also supports endurance. While strength training focuses on maximizing force for short bursts, hypertrophy-focused training allows the muscles to sustain higher levels of force for longer periods. This is especially relevant in endurance sports, where the ability to maintain consistent power over long durations can be the difference between performance and exhaustion. Muscular endurance, a form of endurance that focuses on repeated muscle contractions, is heavily influenced by the size and conditioning of the muscles. The cellular changes associated with hypertrophy also improve the muscle's capacity for energy storage. With more muscle mass, your muscles store more glycogen, which is the body's primary fuel for high-intensity activities. This means that a larger muscle has more energy available for prolonged activity, further enhancing endurance capabilities. This increase in glycogen storage doesn't just aid in longer workouts, but also aids in quicker recovery between training sessions. Larger muscles can replenish their energy stores more efficiently, allowing you to train harder, more frequently, and with less downtime. Hypertrophy is also beneficial for connective tissues, such as tendons and ligaments. While tendons and ligaments don't grow in the same way that muscles do, they can become stronger and more resilient with proper hypertrophy training. As muscles grow, they place additional stress on the tendons, which gradually adapt and become better able to handle the forces they are exposed to. This adaptation helps prevent injuries, allowing you to lift heavier weights or engage in more demanding endurance activities without risking strain or damage. Building hypertrophy doesn't require long, grueling workouts. In fact, shorter, high-intensity sessions that focus on progressive overload can be incredibly effective for stimulating muscle growth. The key lies in consistency and ensuring that you're consistently challenging your muscles in a way that promotes growth. As with strength training and endurance, the principles of overload apply here as well. You don't need to dramatically increase the weight every single session, but consistently adding a little more volume, reps or sets over time, will lead to muscle growth. Muscle growth also supports your overall metabolic function. Larger muscles burn more calories at rest, increasing your resting metabolic rate (RMR). This can contribute to fat loss, which is another common goal for those who engage in resistance training. While fat loss isn't the direct goal of hypertrophy training, it is a natural byproduct of increasing muscle mass. As muscles require more energy to maintain themselves compared to fat, this increase in energy expenditure, combined with improved muscle endurance and strength, creates a powerful combination that supports a wide range of fitness goals. Hypertrophy is not a one-size-fits-all approach, and different training variables can influence the degree to which hypertrophy impacts strength and endurance. Factors like the number of sets, repetitions, rest intervals, and exercise selection all play a role in determining how much muscle mass you gain and how those gains translate into strength or endurance. What's important to understand is that hypertrophy is a foundational component of fitness that enhances not only muscle size, but also the ability to perform a variety of physical activities. Progressive overload isn't just a training principle. It's the quiet force behind physical change. The idea may sound straightforward, doing a little more over time, but beneath that simplicity lies a deeper truth about how your body responds, adapts, and ultimately evolves. Your muscles are not fixed structures. They're dynamic, reactive tissues. When you place them under gentle, increasing challenge, they don't resist, they respond. They remodel, strengthen, and become more efficient, not because they want to grow, but because they must grow in order to meet the demands you've placed upon them. Each time you move against resistance, whether it's a weight, gravity, or even your own body, you're giving your muscles a message: adapt or stay behind. And when you repeat that message consistently, without overwhelming force, the body listens. It makes quiet, powerful changes you often don't notice right away, but over time, they add up. This is what progressive overload truly means. It's not about pushing yourself to extremes. It's about introducing manageable levels of discomfort and allowing the body the time it needs to respond. It's the subtle increase, an extra rep, A slightly longer session, a small addition of weight that signals your body to pay attention. And with enough time and repetition, these signals compound into real transformation. What's often missed is that this process applies to far more than just strength or size. It touches everything: your endurance, your flexibility, your coordination, even your mental resilience. Because when you gently step beyond your comfort zone, regardless of the domain, you activate systems of growth that are built into your biology. You don't need to chase constant progress. You just need to provide steady stimulus. The body doesn't respond to chaos. It responds to clarity, rhythm, and repetition. A slight uptick in difficulty, followed by adequate rest and nourishment, becomes the pulse that drives improvement. And yet, progression is rarely linear. Some days, the same weight feels heavier. Some nights, the same routine feels harder. These fluctuations aren't failures. They're normal rhythms within a larger process. Your body may not always show outward signs of change, but inside, subtle adjustments are happening. New motor units firing, muscle fibers repairing, connective tissues thickening. This is the beauty of the quiet climb. No fanfare, no drama, just small repeated efforts that accumulate into long-term progress. And the less you force it, the more naturally it unfolds. Because growth doesn't need to be loud to be real. Progressive overload is less about what you add and more about how consistently you show up for yourself. Whether that's an added set, a more mindful repetition, or simply continuing through a plateau. The act of returning again and again with gentle curiosity rather than pressure is what creates the conditions for growth. Sometimes, progress hides in the spaces between efforts, in how quickly you recover, in how smoothly you move, in how you feel afterward. These are signs often overlooked that your body is adapting. So instead of chasing numbers or milestones, try noticing patterns of strength that reveal themselves gradually. Let go of urgency and trust the quiet repetition of effort. Trust that in the background, change is unfolding, even if you can't see it yet. In the next segment, we'll explore how recovery completes this process and why rest isn't the absence of progress, but the soil in which progress takes root. While progressive overload is essential for continued progress, equally important is recovery, the time when your body repairs and adapts to the stresses placed upon it. Recovery is often overlooked or underestimated, especially in cultures that emphasize the need to constantly push harder in training. However, without proper recovery, the benefits of strength, hypertrophy, or endurance training can be significantly diminished. The first part of recovery is the physical rest that your muscles and nervous system require. After a challenging workout, particularly one that stresses the muscles to the point of fatigue or micro-tearing, rest is necessary for those muscles to repair and grow. This process involves the synthesis of new proteins that repair muscle fibers, allowing them to become thicker and stronger. Without enough recovery, this repair process is disrupted, and your muscles will not have the opportunity to adapt fully. The amount of rest required can vary depending on your training intensity and goals. Strength and hypertrophy training typically require longer recovery periods, often 48–72 hours between sessions for the same muscle group. This gives your muscles time to fully recover and rebuild. For endurance training, The recovery time may be shorter, but the key is to ensure that the body's energy systems, like the cardiovascular and respiratory systems, are able to recover and replenish their energy stores. Recovery is not just about taking rest days. Active recovery, such as low-intensity movements like walking, cycling, or yoga, can promote blood flow to the muscles, aiding in the removal of metabolic waste products and providing nutrients to muscles for repair. This helps reduce muscle stiffness and soreness while keeping the body moving. Active recovery can also prevent the negative effects of complete inactivity, such as decreased flexibility and circulation. Nutrition plays a significant role in the recovery process as well. When you exercise, your muscles use up stored energy in the form of glycogen, and this must be replenished in order to fuel subsequent workouts. The first step to ensuring proper recovery is consuming adequate carbohydrates after exercise to restore glycogen levels. Protein is equally important because it provides the building blocks necessary for muscle repair and growth. A combination of carbohydrates and protein post-workout can help stimulate protein synthesis and replenish glycogen stores. The timing of your nutrition matters too. For optimal recovery, it's beneficial to consume protein and carbohydrates soon after finishing a workout, ideally within 30 minutes to an hour. This helps maximize the window for muscle repair and glycogen replenishment. However, while post-workout nutrition is important, it's essential to remember that overall daily nutrition is just as crucial. Consistently meeting your body's needs for vitamins, minerals, fats, and protein throughout the day supports recovery and ensures that your muscles have the resources they need for optimal function. Hydration is another key factor in recovery. Dehydration can impair muscle function and recovery, so it's important to drink plenty of water throughout the day and after exercise. Electrolytes, which help regulate fluid balance and muscle function, can also be beneficial, especially during long endurance sessions or intense strength training. Proper hydration helps maintain performance, reduces the risk of cramps, and supports the recovery process by ensuring that nutrients are transported efficiently to the muscles. Sleep, too, is a vital aspect of recovery. This is when much of the repair and regeneration occurs, especially in terms of muscle growth and nervous system recovery. Aim for 7 hours of quality sleep each night, as this will give your body the time it needs to heal and adapt to the stresses placed upon it during exercise. Poor sleep can not only hinder recovery, but also lead to a decrease in performance and increased risk of injury. Moreover, recovery is not just a physical process, it's also mental. The mental fatigue from intense workouts or long training sessions can accumulate, and rest allows your mind to recover as well. Taking breaks from training, having days with less intense activities, or simply engaging in relaxation techniques such as meditation or breathing exercises can help alleviate stress and improve mental clarity. All in all, recovery is just as important as the training itself. Without proper rest, nutrition, hydration, and sleep, you're unable to reap the full benefits of your workouts. By balancing hard training with adequate recovery, you can ensure consistent progress and avoid the dangers of overtraining. While proper training, nutrition, and recovery are the cornerstones of any fitness regimen, supplements can play a supporting role in helping you reach your fitness goals more efficiently. However, it's essential to recognize that supplements are just that, supplements to an already well-established diet and training routine. They are not magic solutions, but they can enhance performance, support recovery, and help you maximize your potential. One of the most well-known and widely studied supplements for strength and hypertrophy is creatine. Creatine is a naturally occurring compound in the body that plays a key role in energy production, especially during short bursts of high-intensity activity like weightlifting or sprinting. Supplementing with creatine has been shown to increase muscle mass, improve strength, and enhance power output during resistance training. It works by increasing the availability of phosphocreatine in the muscles, which helps regenerate ATP, adenosine triphosphate, the primary energy currency of the body. This allows for more reps, more sets, and better performance during high-intensity exercises. Another popular supplement for improving performance is beta-alanine, particularly for those engaged in endurance training. Beta-alanine works by increasing the levels of carnosine in the muscles, which helps buffer lactic acid buildup during high-intensity activities. This can delay muscle fatigue and improve performance during activities like sprinting, rowing, and cycling. Supplementing with beta-alanine is particularly effective for activities lasting between 1 to 4 minutes, such as HIIT high-intensity interval training sessions. For those focused on muscle recovery and endurance, branched-chain amino acids (BCAAs), consisting of leucine, isoleucine, and valine, are commonly used. These essential amino acids play a crucial role in protein synthesis and muscle repair. While BCAAs can be found in whole protein sources like meat, eggs, and dairy, supplementing with them can provide an additional boost to muscle recovery, especially during long endurance workouts or after intense strength sessions. BCAAs are believed to reduce muscle soreness and speed up the repair process after training, allowing athletes to recover faster and train more frequently. Another supplement worth mentioning is whey protein. While not technically a performance-enhancing supplement in the same way as creatine or beta-alanine, whey protein is invaluable for those looking to build muscle and recover properly. It's a complete protein that contains all 9 essential amino acids and is quickly digested, making it an excellent post-workout supplement. Consuming whey protein after exercise provides the body with the necessary building blocks for muscle repair and growth, making it a go-to supplement for athletes seeking to increase muscle size or maintain muscle mass during periods of fat loss. Caffeine is another supplement with significant performance benefits. Known for its ability to increase alertness and reduce perceived effort, caffeine can enhance both strength and endurance performance. It works by blocking adenosine receptors in the brain, which are responsible for promoting relaxation and sleepiness. This results in increased energy levels, reduced fatigue, and improved focus, which can lead to better performance during workouts. However, it's important to use caffeine in moderation, as excessive intake can lead to jitteriness, anxiety, and sleep disturbances. For those who are more focused on endurance activities, supplements such as beetroot juice or citrulline can be beneficial. Beetroot juice has been shown to improve cardiovascular endurance by enhancing the efficiency of oxygen delivery to the muscles during exercise. This is due to its high nitrate content, which helps dilate blood vessels and improve blood flow. Similarly, citrulline, an amino acid found in watermelon, has been linked to increased nitric oxide production in the body, which can further enhance blood flow and delay the onset of fatigue during endurance activities. It's also worth mentioning electrolyte supplements, especially for athletes engaging in prolonged exercise in hot conditions. During intense or long-duration activities, you lose electrolytes such as sodium, potassium, and magnesium through sweat. These electrolytes are essential for muscle function, nerve transmission, and maintaining fluid balance. Supplementing with electrolytes can help prevent dehydration, cramping, and fatigue, especially for endurance athletes or those engaging in long, sweaty workouts. Finally, multivitamins and fish oil are two supplements that can support overall health and wellness, which ultimately impacts your training and performance. Multivitamins help fill any gaps in your diet, ensuring that you get essential vitamins and minerals that support metabolic processes, immune function, and muscle recovery. Fish oil, which is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, has been shown to reduce inflammation, promote joint health, and support heart health, all important factors for anyone engaged in regular physical activity. Despite the benefits of these supplements, it's important to remember that they are not substitutes for a well-rounded diet. Whole foods should always be your primary source of nutrition. Supplements can enhance performance and recovery, but they work best when used in conjunction with proper training, nutrition, and rest. As we've discussed, strength training is a crucial element for anyone looking to improve their physical fitness. Whether for enhancing muscle size, developing power, or increasing endurance. However, the key to creating a balanced and sustainable fitness routine lies in integrating strength training with other fitness goals, such as endurance, flexibility, and overall health. When creating a well-rounded program, it's essential to understand that each type of training demands a specific approach. Strength training focuses on developing muscle fibers, nervous system adaptations, and mechanical efficiency. On the other hand, endurance training develops cardiovascular capacity and muscular endurance, allowing the body to perform sustained activities over extended periods. While these goals may appear to be contradictory, strength is often associated with brief, intense bursts of energy. While endurance is all about sustained effort, they can complement each other when structured properly. A fundamental aspect of balancing these different fitness goals is managing recovery time. Endurance training, especially when focusing on long-duration activities, such as running or cycling, typically requires more frequent training sessions with less recovery time. However, the intensity of these sessions is lower compared to strength training, which involves higher intensity and longer recovery periods to allow muscles to repair and grow. The key here is finding a rhythm that allows you to train multiple fitness components without overloading any one system. Flexibility training also plays an important role in a balanced fitness routine. Flexibility exercises, such as yoga or dynamic stretching, help maintain a healthy range of motion in your joints and muscles. These exercises can aid recovery, reduce the risk of injury, and improve movement efficiency in both strength and endurance activities. A flexible body is not only more resilient to injury, but also more efficient in performing functional movements, which is important for any type of physical training. An effective way to balance strength, endurance, and flexibility training is to schedule your workouts thoughtfully. For example, you can dedicate specific days to strength training while others can focus on endurance or flexibility. Some athletes prefer to combine endurance training with lighter strength sessions to allow both systems to be developed simultaneously. If your primary goal is strength, then focusing on compound movements with adequate recovery time between sessions will ensure that you can lift heavier weights and build muscle over time. For endurance athletes, mixing in lighter, high-repetition strength exercises can help maintain muscle mass and improve joint stability, which is important for long-duration activities. Another key consideration is periodization, which involves structuring your training plan in cycles that vary in intensity and focus. This ensures that you can peak for specific events while maintaining consistent progress in other areas of fitness. For example, you might have a phase where you focus primarily on strength training with moderate endurance work to maintain cardiovascular health, followed by a phase where you focus more on endurance training while reducing the intensity of your strength sessions. Nutrition also plays a vital role in supporting all of these goals. Fueling your body with the right nutrients, carbohydrates for endurance, protein for muscle repair, and healthy fats for overall health, ensures that you can perform at your best in both strength and endurance workouts. Proper hydration is also crucial, particularly for endurance athletes, to ensure that muscles are well nourished and capable of sustaining long-duration efforts. In addition to recovery and nutrition, another important aspect of balancing strength training with other fitness goals is the mental approach. Training for multiple fitness objectives requires patience and discipline. It's essential to understand that each area, strength, endurance, and flexibility, requires different types of effort, and progress in one area may temporarily limit progress in another. For example, focusing on building muscle through strength training may result in a temporary decrease in endurance performance due to the demands placed on your muscles and nervous system. However, with consistent effort and proper recovery, you will see improvements across the board. Training doesn't feel the same for everyone, not because of ability, but because of timing. Where you are in your journey shapes how your body responds, how your mind interprets challenge, and how your habits develop. Understanding these phases can bring softness to your expectations and clarity to your approach. As a beginner, your body is meeting movement for the first time. Every session carries novelty. Muscles adapt quickly. Coordination improves rapidly, and results are often more visible. It's a phase of learning and discovery. Your nervous system is mapping unfamiliar actions. Even small efforts can bring noticeable change. Simplicity works beautifully here. Fewer exercises, more repetition, gentle consistency. The intermediate stage brings a quieter shift. You've built familiarity. Movements feel smoother. You begin to anticipate how your body reacts. But with that comfort comes a slower pace of progress. What once worked easily may now yield smaller returns. This is not failure. It's refinement. You start experimenting with variations, adjusting rest periods, tuning into how different types of effort affect your recovery. Awareness deepens. As an advanced practitioner, you know your rhythms. You've accumulated enough experience to listen more closely, to move with intention rather than impulse. Results become less about numbers and more about preservation, sustainability, and efficiency. This phase is marked by subtlety. You don't need complexity. You need alignment. The body requires longer recovery, more precise effort, and above all, respect. Across all levels, the core need remains the same. Attention. Paying attention to how you feel, how you move, and how you adapt. Because no phase is better than another. They are simply different languages your body speaks over time. There may be moments when you drift between stages, regressing after a break, advancing after a period of deep focus. That's natural. These levels aren't walls, they're seasons, and each has something to teach. Beginners are reminded of possibility. Intermediates learn patience. Advanced lifters practice humility. Each phase in its own way helps you build not just strength, but a deeper connection with yourself. You don't need to rush through these stages. You don't need to label yourself tightly. What matters is recognizing where you are and allowing that awareness to shape how you show up, achieving your fitness goals. Whether they involve building strength, increasing muscle size, or improving endurance, requires more than just following the right training program. While having a structured plan is essential, the true key to success lies in consistency and patience. These are the pillars that hold up your fitness journey and enable you to see long-term progress. Fitness, in all its forms, is a gradual process. Unlike other goals in life, where rapid changes can sometimes occur, physical adaptations take time. Your muscles won't grow overnight, nor will your endurance improve after a single training session. Whether you're training for strength, hypertrophy, or endurance, consistency is the deciding factor in your progress. The more consistently you train, the more opportunities your body has to adapt to the stress you place upon it. Consistency means sticking to your plan, day in and day out, even when the progress feels slow or when motivation wanes. It's easy to get excited at the beginning of a new program, but the true test is maintaining that dedication over weeks, months, and even years. The reality is that you'll hit plateaus, experience setbacks, and face times when your progress seems to stall. During these times, it's crucial to remind yourself that fitness is a marathon, not a sprint. The key to overcoming these challenges is to continue showing up, sticking to your training schedule, and trusting that over time, your body will adapt and improve. The results of your efforts won't always be linear. There will be periods of rapid improvement where you seem to gain strength or muscle size every week. Then there will be times when progress feels slower and the gains seem to taper off. This is a natural part of the training process. Over time, as your body becomes more conditioned, the gains may come more gradually. However, this doesn't mean that your efforts are in vain. Consistency ensures that your foundation is being built, even during periods of slower progress. Patience is equally important. Fitness is not about achieving quick fixes or chasing instant results. Instead, it's about the slow accumulation of gains over time. There's no magic formula that will allow you to bypass the hard work required to reach your goals. Whether you're lifting weights, running long distances, or training for any other fitness goal, the process is the same. Small, consistent efforts compounded over time lead to substantial improvements. One of the challenges many face is the temptation to seek shortcuts, whether through extreme dieting, overtraining, or the use of supplements that promise quick results. While these shortcuts might offer temporary boosts, they often come with risks and long-term consequences. Real, sustainable progress in fitness comes from consistently putting in the work, day after day, week after week. There's no substitute for that commitment. The key is to stay patient and trust that the effort you put in will eventually pay off. Another aspect of patience is recognizing that setbacks are a part of the journey. Injuries, sickness, or periods of lower motivation can happen, and when they do, they can feel discouraging. However, it's important not to let these setbacks derail your long-term goals. In fact, how you handle setbacks is often what differentiates successful athletes from those who give up. Rest, recovery, and rehabilitation are part of the process, just like training. These periods of rest allow your body to heal and come back stronger. It's a natural part of any fitness journey, and learning how to deal with setbacks and continue moving forward will make you a better, more resilient athlete. Patience also means not rushing the process, especially for beginners. It's easy to be impatient and want to see immediate changes in strength or physique. However, sustainable progress requires you to focus on long-term health and performance rather than instant gratification. Building strength and muscle takes time, and while results may not always be immediately visible, the internal adaptations happening in your body are just as important. So how do you stay consistent and patient? First, set realistic expectations. Know that fitness is a lifelong journey, and make sure your goals are measurable and achievable over time. Break your larger goals into smaller milestones and celebrate each step of progress along the way. Tracking your progress, whether through performance metrics or physical changes, can help you stay motivated during times when it feels like you're not moving forward. Second, develop a routine that is sustainable and fits into your lifestyle. Consistency doesn't mean training for hours each day or pushing yourself to the limit every workout. It means finding a schedule that works for you and sticking with it. Even on days when motivation is low, showing up and doing the work is what counts. Whether it's a short workout or a lighter session, the important part is staying consistent. Finally, cultivate a positive mindset. Understand that setbacks are temporary and that fitness is a journey, not a destination. Rather than focusing solely on the end result, learn to enjoy the process, celebrate the small wins, and trust that as long as you stay consistent and patient, the bigger wins will come in time. Some of the most overlooked aspects of well-being are also the most fundamental. Hydration and flexibility rarely make the headlines in training discussions. They don't offer quick visual results or dramatic before and after stories, but they quietly shape how you move, how you recover, and how your body performs day after day. Water supports nearly every function in your body. It carries nutrients, regulates temperature, cushions your joints, and aids in muscle repair. When hydration is even slightly compromised, things begin to slow. Energy drops, focus fades, and physical tension increases. The body works harder just to maintain balance. But hydration isn't only about drinking more. It's about consistency. It's about tuning in to signals you've been taught to ignore. Dry mouth, low energy, or subtle headaches can all be signs of a body quietly asking for replenishment. You don't need to overanalyze it. Just offer your body small, regular doses of what it needs, especially around times of exertion or heat. Flexibility, too, is not about extremes. It's about ease, about your body moving without resistance. Muscles that are too tight create unnecessary strain. Joints that lack mobility shift stress onto areas not meant to carry it. And over time, those imbalances build up, often silently, until they interrupt your rhythm. Improving flexibility isn't about forcing your body into shapes. It's about inviting space into your movements. A few minutes of stretching after a walk, reaching a little farther when you wake up, rotating your ankles while waiting for water to boil. These small acts of care ripple outward. You might notice your hips open a little more after consistent practice, that your back feels looser at the end of the day. These aren't big events, but they change how your body feels inside itself. And when your body feels more at ease, effort becomes smoother, recovery becomes quicker, discomfort becomes less sticky. There's also a mental release that comes with flexibility work. Breathing into a stretch doesn't just soften the body, it calms the mind. It slows the pace. It invites attention inward. In a world that asks you to hurry, this kind of quiet focus is its own kind of strength. Hydration and flexibility don't demand much. They only ask for consistency, for quiet presence, for small efforts made often. And the more you tend to them, the more they reward you in ways that go far beyond performance. They help you feel more at home in your own body. As we move forward, we'll explore the mental aspect of training, the quiet grit that carries you through when progress feels slow and motivation slips beneath the surface. While physical training is crucial for achieving strength, hypertrophy, and endurance goals, the mental aspect of fitness often makes the difference between success and failure. Developing mental toughness and maintaining motivation are key to pushing through challenging workouts, overcoming obstacles, and staying consistent in your fitness journey. Understanding how to cultivate these qualities will not only enhance your performance, but also help you maintain a long-term commitment to your goals. Mental toughness is the ability to stay focused, resilient, and determined, even in the face of adversity. It's about continuing to push yourself even when things get difficult, whether that's in the middle of an intense workout or when you're facing personal setbacks. Mental toughness allows you to endure discomfort, stay calm under pressure, and recover from setbacks more quickly. Building mental toughness starts with developing a growth mindset, which is the belief that abilities can be developed and improved through dedication and hard work. Embracing a growth mindset enables you to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles that hold you back. It encourages you to persist through difficulties, learn from mistakes, and continue progressing toward your fitness goals. By focusing on the process and not just the outcome, you can enjoy the journey of self-improvement and remain motivated even when progress feels slow. One of the most powerful ways to build mental toughness is through setting goals. Goal setting provides direction and purpose in your training, helping you stay focused on what you want to achieve. Start by setting both short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals might include increasing the number of reps you can perform or improving your squat form, while long-term goals might involve achieving a specific strength target or running a race. Breaking down larger goals into smaller, manageable steps makes them feel more achievable and helps you track your progress along the way. As you work toward your goals, it's essential to maintain consistency and discipline. Consistency in your workouts, nutrition, and recovery is what ultimately leads to progress. Even on days when you don't feel like training, maintaining a routine and staying disciplined will ensure that you stay on track. It's during these times that mental toughness is tested the most. Recognizing that each workout, no matter how small, brings you one step closer to your goal will help you stay committed, even when motivation wanes. Motivation can fluctuate, and it's normal to experience moments of low energy or lack of enthusiasm. This is where mental toughness comes into play. On days when motivation is low, it's important to remind yourself of your why, the underlying reason you started your fitness journey in the first place. Whether it's improving your health, gaining strength, or feeling more confident, reconnecting with your purpose can reignite your motivation and keep you going. Visualization is another powerful tool that can enhance both mental toughness and motivation. By visualizing yourself succeeding in your fitness goals, whether it's lifting heavier weights, running faster, or achieving a personal record, you train your mind to believe that success is possible. Visualization helps build confidence and can serve as a powerful motivator, especially when you're feeling discouraged or fatigued. Many successful athletes use this technique before competitions to mentally prepare for the challenges ahead. In addition to visualization, positive self-talk can have a profound impact on your mindset. How you speak to yourself during training can influence your performance. Replacing negative thoughts like "I can't do this" with positive affirmations, such as "I am strong" or "I will push through this," can help you stay motivated and focused. Positive self-talk fosters a sense of belief in your abilities, allowing you to tackle even the most challenging workouts with confidence. Building mental toughness also involves learning to embrace discomfort. Progress in fitness often comes when you push beyond your comfort zone, whether it's lifting heavier weights, running longer distances, or pushing yourself through the last few reps. The discomfort that comes with pushing your limits is where growth happens. By learning to accept discomfort and see it as a sign of progress, you can become more resilient in your fitness journey. This mindset shift allows you to view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than reasons to quit. Finally, celebrating your successes, both big and small, is essential for maintaining motivation over the long term. Whether it's achieving a new personal best or simply completing a tough workout, take time to acknowledge your accomplishments. Celebrating your progress not only boosts your confidence, but also reinforces the positive habits that lead to further success. It's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of bigger goals, but taking a moment to appreciate where you've come from will help you stay motivated and focused on the path ahead. While the path to achieving your fitness goals can be rewarding, it is often filled with challenges. From injuries to lack of motivation, there are several obstacles that can impede progress and discourage you from continuing your fitness journey. Understanding these challenges and knowing how to overcome them is an essential part of the process. In this section, we will explore some of the most common obstacles people face in fitness training and how to navigate them effectively. One of the most common obstacles in fitness is injury. Whether it's a strained muscle, a joint issue, or overuse injuries, setbacks due to injury are inevitable at some point in everyone's fitness journey. The key to overcoming injuries is prioritizing prevention and rehabilitation. To prevent injury, ensure that you're warming up properly before every workout and cooling down afterward. Warming up prepares your muscles, tendons, and joints for the physical stress of exercise, increasing flexibility and reducing the risk of injury. Cooling down helps reduce muscle stiffness and promotes recovery. In addition to proper warm-up and cool-down routines, practicing good form and technique is essential for injury prevention. If you're unsure about your form, consider consulting a coach or trainer, especially when performing complex movements like squats, deadlifts, or overhead presses. Correct technique reduces unnecessary strain on your joints and muscles, preventing injuries and promoting long-term progress. However, despite all precautions, injuries can still happen. When they do, it's essential to listen to your body and allow it to heal. Rest and active recovery are key components in rehabilitation. Depending on the injury, modifying your training to focus on other muscle groups or engaging in low-impact activities like swimming or cycling can help maintain fitness while giving the injured area time to recover. Be patient and avoid rushing back into your regular training routine too soon, as this can lead to further injury. Another obstacle many people face is lack of time. With busy schedules, it can be challenging to find the time to commit to regular workouts. This is where time-efficient training methods, like HIIT, high-intensity interval training, can be incredibly helpful. HIIT allows you to achieve maximum results in a shorter period by alternating short bursts of intense activity with periods of rest or lower intensity exercise. HIIT can be adapted to any fitness level and can be done with minimal equipment, making it an excellent option for people with time constraints. For those who prefer more traditional strength or endurance training, planning your workouts in advance and sticking to a schedule is essential. By setting specific times during the week for exercise and treating them like appointments, you are more likely to stay consistent. If you struggle to find time to go to the gym, try incorporating shorter workouts at home. Body weight exercises, such as push-ups, squats, lunges, and planks, can be done anywhere, at any time, and still provide an excellent workout. Motivation is another significant obstacle that many individuals encounter. It's easy to stay motivated at the beginning of a fitness program, when you're excited about the changes you're seeing. But as time goes on, motivation can fluctuate. This is perfectly normal. The key is to stay consistent and develop intrinsic motivation, the type of motivation that comes from within, rather than relying solely on external factors. One way to stay motivated is by setting small, achievable goals along the way. These goals can help break down larger objectives into manageable steps. For example, if your long-term goal is to increase your squat strength, a short-term goal could be to increase the weight by 5-10 pounds each month. By achieving these smaller goals, you'll experience a sense of accomplishment that keeps you motivated to keep going. Another way to stay motivated is by tracking your progress. Keep a fitness journal or use a fitness app to track your workouts, meals, and recovery. Seeing tangible progress over time, whether it's through improved performance or physical changes, can reignite your motivation and remind you that all your hard work is paying off. For those who struggle with consistency, finding an accountability partner can also help. Working out with a friend or trainer can provide extra motivation and encouragement, especially on days when you don't feel like exercising. Having someone to share your goals and progress with can make the journey more enjoyable and provide an added layer of support. Plateaus are another common challenge in fitness training. After making significant progress, it's not unusual to experience a period where your results seem to stall. Plateaus can be frustrating, but they are a normal part of the process. The body adapts to the stress you place on it over time. So when that stress remains constant, the progress slows down. To break through a plateau, try changing your training routine. This can involve increasing the intensity of your workouts, adding new exercises, changing your rep ranges, or focusing on a different type of training. For example, switching from strength to hypertrophy training. Periodization, which involves cycling through different phases of training, is also an effective strategy for overcoming plateaus. By varying the focus of your workouts over time, you keep the body guessing and continuously stimulate progress. Lastly, self-doubt can be an obstacle that prevents people from achieving their goals. It's easy to compare yourself to others, especially with the rise of social media and fitness influencers. However, it's important to focus on your own journey and celebrate your progress. Remember that everyone has their own pace, and improvement is a personal experience. Be patient with yourself and trust that consistency, hard work, and dedication will lead to success. Some of the greatest changes don't come from force. They arrive slowly, shaped by quiet decisions and steady endurance. Not every challenge needs to be met with intensity. Sometimes, the most lasting progress comes from patience, from staying with the process even when nothing seems to move. Mental resilience isn't about pushing harder through pain. It's about listening carefully to what you're feeling and choosing to continue anyway, with softness, not struggle. There will be moments when energy fades, when motivation feels distant. In those moments, resilience takes the form of presence. You stay, you breathe, you carry on, not because it's easy, but because you've chosen to. This kind of strength doesn't roar, it whispers. It's the strength to accept slow days without guilt, to face small setbacks without judgment. It's the willingness to show up without knowing when you'll see results. And it grows over time, quietly, through repetition, not perfection. You may notice that the greatest mental hurdles aren't the loud ones. They're the small voices of doubt, the gentle pull toward giving up, the fatigue that tells you nothing is changing. But just beyond those moments lies a quiet clarity. That effort, even small, still matters. That showing up, even imperfectly, still counts. And then there are the habits, the unnoticed rituals that shape who you become. The decision to rest when needed, to move gently when intensity doesn't feel right, to nourish yourself without punishment. These aren't grand gestures. They're the steady rhythm of care, played out over weeks, months, years. Habits have a way of accumulating without fanfare. A glass of water in the morning, a short stretch after sitting too long, a pause before reacting. None of these things are dramatic, but over time they create a life that supports you rather than depletes you. Consistency is often misunderstood. It's not doing the same thing every day without fail. It's returning after distraction, after rest, after doubt. It's making room for variation without losing direction. Real consistency lives in the space between rigidity and chaos. It's adaptable, gentle, but always moving forward. Some days you'll feel strong, others, not at all, and still you continue. Because resilience isn't built on how you feel in any one moment. It's built on the quiet decision to begin again, again, and again. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be honest with yourself, with your energy, with your intentions. Let each day be a new chance to practice showing up, not with pressure, but with quiet steadiness. That's how real transformation begins, not in big breakthroughs, but in the choice to keep caring. Next, we'll shift our attention to how your genetic makeup might influence your fitness journey, not as a limitation, but as another layer of understanding that helps you move with greater compassion for yourself. To achieve lasting success in your fitness journey, it's essential to think beyond short-term goals and focus on creating a sustainable program that fits your lifestyle and objectives. Tailoring your fitness program for long-term success involves carefully considering your personal preferences, goals, and the need for balance in your training. This approach not only ensures consistent progress, but also helps prevent burnout, injury, and fatigue. The first step in tailoring your fitness program is to define clear long-term goals. These goals will serve as the foundation for your training plan and provide direction for your workouts. Whether your aim is to build strength, increase muscle mass, improve endurance, or simply improve your overall health, it's essential to understand the bigger picture. Start by setting realistic milestones that are specific, measurable, and achievable over time. For example, a long-term goal might be to increase your deadlift by 50 pounds in a year, or run a half marathon within 6 months. Once you have your long-term goals in place, break them down into smaller, manageable steps. These smaller milestones will act as checkpoints along the way, allowing you to celebrate small wins and stay motivated. For instance, if your goal is to run a half marathon, a smaller milestone could be running a 5K or 10K race first. Each step you take toward achieving your ultimate goal will build momentum and keep you on track. In order to create a fitness program that you can maintain for the long term, it's crucial to include a variety of exercises that target different aspects of fitness. A well-rounded program should incorporate strength training, cardiovascular exercise, flexibility work, and recovery strategies. Incorporating all of these elements helps ensure that you're not neglecting any important component of fitness, while also reducing the risk of boredom or overuse injuries from performing the same exercises repeatedly. For strength training, focus on compound exercises such as squats, deadlifts, bench presses, and pull-ups. These movements target multiple muscle groups and provide a solid foundation for overall strength development. Compound exercises also increase efficiency by allowing you to work multiple muscles at once, making them ideal for building strength and muscle mass. Over time, progressively overload these exercises to continue stimulating muscle growth and strength development. In addition to strength training, it's important to include cardiovascular exercise in your routine. Whether you're doing steady-state cardio like jogging, cycling, or swimming, or incorporating high-intensity interval training, HIIT, cardiovascular exercise plays a key role in improving endurance, heart health, and fat loss. Cardiovascular workouts help to boost your overall energy levels, improve circulation, and support recovery by increasing blood flow to the muscles. It's also an excellent way to prevent the monotony that can come with exclusively focusing on strength training. Flexibility training is another important aspect of long-term fitness. Incorporating stretching or yoga into your routine can improve your range of motion, enhance muscle recovery, and reduce the risk of injury. It also promotes relaxation, which can help counterbalance the physical stress caused by intense workouts. Flexibility training is often an overlooked component of fitness, but it plays a vital role in ensuring your body stays healthy and functional as you age. Recovery strategies are equally important for maintaining long-term success. Scheduling regular rest days and focusing on active recovery activities like walking, yoga, or light cycling can help keep your body in optimal condition. Sleep, as previously mentioned, is a cornerstone of recovery and should never be neglected. Proper nutrition also supports recovery by providing your body with the necessary nutrients to repair muscle fibers and replenish energy stores. A balanced diet, rich in protein, healthy fats, and carbohydrates, will fuel your workouts and promote muscle growth. It's also important to periodize your training, meaning that you cycle through different phases of intensity and focus to avoid plateaus and overtraining. For example, during one phase of training, you might focus more on strength, using heavier weights and lower reps. In another phase, you might focus on hypertrophy, increasing volume and training with moderate weights and higher reps. You might even have a phase dedicated to endurance, incorporating more cardio and lighter weights. Periodization helps ensure that you're constantly challenging your body in new ways, which keeps progress flowing. Consistency is the secret to long-term success. A sustainable fitness program is not about pushing yourself to extremes or trying to achieve quick results. Instead, it's about finding a routine that fits your life, is enjoyable, and can be maintained over the long haul. Consistency in training, along with regular adjustments to your program, will allow you to make steady progress toward your goals. Be patient with yourself and understand that fitness is a lifelong journey. The effort you put in today may not show immediate results, but over time, you'll see the cumulative effect of your consistent efforts. Finally, remember to listen to your body. While it's important to push yourself in training, it's equally essential to respect your body's need for rest and recovery. If you feel fatigued, sore, or mentally drained, take the time to recover. Overtraining can lead to burnout, injury, and frustration, and it can quickly derail your long-term fitness goals. Balance is key to maintaining a healthy, sustainable training routine. As you continue along your fitness journey, it's crucial to monitor your progress regularly and adjust your goals as needed. Tracking your progress allows you to measure improvements, identify areas where you may be struggling, and refine your approach to training. Adjusting your goals based on your progress ensures that you remain challenged, motivated, and on track to achieving long-term success. Tracking progress is an essential part of staying accountable to yourself. By regularly assessing your performance, whether it's through logging your workouts, recording your nutrition, or taking progress photos, you gain valuable insights into how your body is responding to your training. Tracking helps you recognize patterns, see improvements that may not be immediately noticeable, and pinpoint any areas that require further attention. A great way to start tracking is by using a fitness journal or an app. Logging your workouts, including exercises, sets, reps, and weights lifted, helps you see how much progress you've made over time. For example, if you've been working on increasing your squat, recording each session will show how much your strength has improved, even if it's by small increments. Tracking your performance this way also ensures that you're progressively overloading your muscles and making consistent progress in strength, hypertrophy, and endurance. In addition to tracking your workouts, paying attention to your nutrition is also important. Many fitness apps allow you to log your meals and track your macronutrients, protein, carbohydrates, and fats. This can be especially helpful if you're aiming for specific fitness goals, such as building muscle or losing fat. Tracking your food intake helps ensure that you're meeting your nutritional needs, especially in terms of protein, which is essential for muscle repair and growth. Taking progress photos every few weeks can also be an effective way to track physical changes. Sometimes, the scale won't reflect the changes happening in your body, especially if you're gaining muscle while losing fat. Photos can give you a clearer picture of your transformation and provide visual motivation as you see the physical progress over time. In addition to tracking performance and nutrition, fitness tests are another way to assess your progress. For strength, you can test your 1-rep max for compound lifts, like the deadlift, bench press, or squat. For endurance, you can time yourself in a running test, such as a 5K, or track how long it takes to complete a particular number of intervals. These tests provide concrete data that shows how much your fitness has improved. Adjusting your goals is just as important as tracking progress. As you progress in your fitness journey, your initial goals may no longer be challenging or may require refinement. This is a natural part of the process. Once you've achieved one goal, it's time to set a new one. For example, if you've successfully increased your deadlift by 50 pounds, your next goal could be to focus on improving your squat or incorporating endurance training to complement your strength work. To keep your training fresh and challenging, adjust your goals by focusing on new areas of improvement. This could involve setting performance-based goals, such as lifting a certain amount of weight or running a specific distance, or it could involve non-performance goals, like improving flexibility or learning new exercises. The key is to keep your goals specific, measurable, and aligned with your long-term vision. Periodization can also be used to adjust your training program to ensure continued progress. By varying your training intensity, volume, and focus, you prevent plateaus and allow your body to continue adapting. For example, after spending several months focusing on strength, you could shift your focus to hypertrophy for a few weeks to stimulate muscle growth. Then, you might switch back to strength training to continue progressing in that area. This variety keeps your body continually challenged and ensures that you're making progress in different aspects of fitness. It's important to remember that goals should be flexible. Life can sometimes get in the way of your training, and you may encounter unexpected setbacks like injuries, work commitments, or personal challenges. During these times, it's essential to adjust your expectations and be kind to yourself. Fitness is a journey, not a race, and allowing yourself to modify your goals when necessary ensures that you stay on track without feeling discouraged. As you continue to track your progress and adjust your goals, always keep in mind that fitness is a lifelong commitment. There will always be new challenges to face and new goals to strive for. Each milestone you reach is an opportunity to reassess your path and keep evolving. Whether it's striving for greater strength, endurance, or simply maintaining your overall health and well-being, progress may not always be linear, but with the right mindset and dedication, you'll continue to move forward on your fitness journey. In any fitness journey, setbacks are inevitable. Whether it's an injury, a busy schedule, or a lack of motivation, everyone encounters obstacles that can derail progress. However, how you respond to these setbacks is what ultimately determines your long-term success. Learning to overcome setbacks and maintain consistency is essential for achieving your fitness goals and continuing to make progress despite the challenges. Injuries are one of the most common setbacks that can hinder progress. It's crucial to approach injuries with patience and understanding. When you're injured, it's easy to become frustrated, especially if you've been making great progress. However, pushing through an injury without proper rest can lead to more severe damage and a longer recovery time. Instead of seeing an injury as a roadblock, view it as an opportunity to focus on other aspects of your fitness. If your lower body is injured, for example, focus on upper body strength or work on your flexibility and mobility. Adjusting your training to accommodate an injury allows you to stay active without compromising your recovery. One of the best ways to overcome setbacks caused by injury is by seeking professional help. Working with a physical therapist or a certified trainer can help you navigate your recovery process. These professionals can guide you through rehabilitation exercises, help you rebuild strength in the injured area, and provide advice on how to modify your training to avoid further injury. When setbacks occur, it's essential to adjust your mindset. Instead of seeing the situation as an insurmountable obstacle, focus on what you can control. This mindset shift can help prevent feelings of helplessness or discouragement. For example, if you're unable to complete your usual workout, focus on improving your nutrition, getting quality sleep, and staying active in ways that don't aggravate your injury. Maintaining a sense of control over what you can do during a setback helps you stay consistent and motivated. Another common setback that can hinder consistency is lack of motivation. There will inevitably be days when you don't feel like working out, especially when you're faced with a busy schedule or external stressors. However, finding ways to maintain motivation is key to staying on track. One effective strategy is to establish a routine. Routines create structure in your day and remove the need to rely solely on motivation. By scheduling your workouts at the same time every day, you make them a regular part of your life. This consistency means that even on days when motivation is low, you'll still complete your workout out of habit and discipline. Another strategy for maintaining motivation is by setting small, achievable goals. These goals help you stay focused and give you something tangible to work toward. Celebrating each small achievement along the way boosts confidence and encourages you to keep pushing forward. Whether it's hitting a new personal best or simply completing a workout on a day when you feel tired, these small victories can keep you motivated and reinforce your commitment to the long-term process. It's also important to recognize that life happens, and sometimes unexpected events or stressors can interfere with your training. During these times, it's essential to be flexible with your fitness plan and not to feel guilty about missing a workout or taking a rest day. Instead of viewing missed workouts as failures, treat them as part of the process and focus on getting back on track as soon as possible. Life is unpredictable, and maintaining a sense of balance will prevent feelings of frustration from interfering with your fitness journey. Accountability is another powerful tool for overcoming setbacks. Having someone to share your goals with, or a workout partner, can help keep you motivated and accountable. When you know that someone else is relying on you, you're more likely to show up for your workouts, even on days when you feel tired or unmotivated. The support of an accountability partner can give you that extra push to stay on course. If you don't have a workout partner, consider joining a fitness group, working with a personal trainer, or simply sharing your progress on social media to create external accountability. Finally, self-compassion is a crucial aspect of overcoming setbacks. It's easy to be hard on yourself when you experience challenges, but self-criticism only makes it harder to move forward. Instead, practice kindness toward yourself. Understand that setbacks are a natural part of any journey, and that they don't define your progress or worth. By treating yourself with compassion, you'll be better equipped to navigate difficult times and maintain consistency in your training. Ultimately, consistency is the key to success, and the ability to maintain consistency in the face of setbacks is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. Whether it's a temporary injury, a busy schedule, or a lack of motivation, challenges are inevitable. However, by staying adaptable, focused on the long-term process, and persistent in your efforts, you can continue to make progress and reach your fitness goals. Achieving your fitness goals is a rewarding experience, but maintaining those gains and ensuring long-term health requires a shift in mindset. Fitness is not just about achieving peak performance or building muscle mass for a specific event or short-term goal. It's about cultivating a lifestyle that supports overall health, well-being, and sustainability. Long-term fitness maintenance is the key to ensuring that you not only reach your goals but also maintain them over time. Long-term fitness maintenance starts with a commitment to sustainable habits. While quick fixes or extreme workout regimens may provide short-term results, they are often not sustainable in the long run. Instead of focusing on dramatic changes, aim to make small, consistent improvements that are manageable over time. Sustainable habits might include regularly scheduled workouts, balanced nutrition, adequate sleep, and proper stress management. By making fitness a natural part of your routine, you ensure that it becomes a lifelong practice, not a temporary goal. To maintain fitness in the long run, it's important to focus on health and longevity, not just aesthetics or performance. As you age, your body will naturally undergo changes, and your fitness needs will evolve. Maintaining strength, mobility, cardiovascular health, and flexibility becomes increasingly important as you get older. Ensuring that you incorporate exercises that target each of these areas will help you preserve your physical function and quality of life for years to come. Strength training remains essential throughout life, as it helps maintain muscle mass, bone density, and metabolic health. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, a process known as sarcopenia. Regular strength training can counteract this loss, preserving muscle function and preventing the frailty associated with aging. A well-maintained strength training routine will also improve posture, reduce the risk of falls, and support daily activities like carrying groceries or climbing stairs. Equally important is cardiovascular health. Regular aerobic exercise, such as walking, swimming, or cycling, helps maintain a healthy heart, lung function, and circulatory system. Cardiovascular exercise is also effective for managing weight, reducing stress, and improving sleep quality. Incorporating moderate intensity aerobic exercise into your routine several times a week supports long-term health and helps reduce the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and hypertension. In addition to strength training and cardiovascular exercise, flexibility and mobility should be integral to your fitness routine. As we age, our joints can become stiffer, leading to decreased range of motion and an increased risk of injury. Regular stretching, yoga, or mobility exercises help preserve flexibility and joint health, making it easier to perform everyday tasks and maintain functional movement. Whether it's incorporating dynamic stretching before workouts or doing a yoga session in the evening, flexibility work is essential for maintaining a full range of motion and reducing muscle stiffness. Recovery also plays a critical role in long-term fitness maintenance. Overtraining or pushing too hard without adequate rest can lead to burnout, injuries, and decreased performance. Rest and recovery allow your muscles, joints, and nervous system to repair and rebuild after training, ensuring that you're able to perform at your best in subsequent sessions. Active recovery days, where you engage in low-intensity activities like walking or light cycling, help promote circulation and muscle recovery while preventing stiffness and fatigue. In terms of nutrition, eating for longevity means focusing on a balanced, nutrient-dense diet that supports overall health. Prioritize whole foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. A well-rounded diet provides the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients your body needs to function optimally. Additionally, hydration is vital for long-term fitness maintenance. Drinking enough water throughout the day supports digestion, muscle function, and recovery. It's also important to recognize the role that mental health plays in long-term fitness. Stress, anxiety, and poor mental well-being can undermine physical health, hinder recovery, and affect motivation. Incorporating mindfulness practices such as meditation, deep breathing, or simply taking time to relax can help reduce stress and improve mental clarity. A positive mental attitude will not only enhance your workout performance, but also help you maintain a balanced, healthy approach to fitness. Maintaining fitness also involves adjusting your goals as needed. Over time, you may find that your goals change due to shifting priorities, physical changes, or life circumstances. For instance, a goal focused on building muscle mass may evolve into a goal centered around maintaining strength and flexibility, or improving heart health. Adapting your training to reflect these changes ensures that your fitness routine remains aligned with your current needs and aspirations. Social support is another key element in long-term fitness maintenance. Whether it's a workout buddy, a fitness class, or an online community, having a support system helps keep you accountable and motivated. Social interaction and shared goals also make fitness more enjoyable, turning exercise from a chore into a fun and rewarding activity. Surrounding yourself with people who share your fitness values can create a positive environment that fosters long-term commitment to health. Finally, embrace patience as you work toward maintaining your fitness over time. There will inevitably be ups and downs, periods of faster progress, and times when things slow down. Recognizing that long-term fitness is a journey, not a destination, helps you appreciate the process and stay committed to your goals. The key to success in fitness is not in the intensity of the effort, but in the consistency of the effort over a lifetime. Fitness is not just about physical strength or appearance. It has a profound impact on your overall well-being, influencing both your mental health and quality of life. The benefits of a consistent fitness routine extend far beyond the physical body, affecting your mood, cognitive function, and emotional state. By integrating fitness into your life, you not only improve your body's strength, endurance, and flexibility, but you also boost your mental resilience, self-esteem, and overall sense of well-being. Mental health benefits. One of the most significant, yet often overlooked, benefits of regular exercise is its positive effect on mental health. Physical activity has been shown to reduce symptoms of depression, anxiety, and stress, providing a natural mood boost. When you exercise, your body releases endorphins, the brain's feel-good hormones, which improve mood and create a sense of happiness and relaxation. These endorphins act as natural painkillers and mood stabilizers, reducing the perception of pain and enhancing feelings of well-being. In addition to endorphins, exercise also stimulates the release of dopamine and serotonin, neurotransmitters that are involved in regulating mood, motivation, and happiness. These chemicals help alleviate feelings of sadness and anxiety, promoting a positive mental state. Studies have shown that exercise can be just as effective, if not more so, than antidepressant medications in treating mild to moderate depression. It also plays a significant role in preventing the recurrence of depressive episodes, making regular physical activity a powerful tool in maintaining mental health. Fitness also serves as a stress reliever. Regular physical activity helps regulate the body's stress response, lowering levels of the stress hormone cortisol. This makes exercise an effective way to manage and reduce stress, especially during times of high emotional or mental strain. Exercise encourages a relaxation response that helps to calm the mind and body, leaving you feeling more centered and grounded. Moreover, focusing on your workout helps redirect your attention away from stressors, creating a mental break from daily pressures. Exercise has a direct impact on your cognitive function. Regular physical activity improves brain health, enhances memory, and boosts concentration. Studies have shown that exercise increases blood flow to the brain, which helps deliver oxygen and nutrients that are essential for brain function. This improved blood flow supports the growth of new brain cells, a process known as neurogenesis, particularly in areas of the brain involved in memory and learning, such as the hippocampus. Exercise has also been linked to improved executive function, which includes skills such as planning, decision-making, problem-solving, and multitasking. By enhancing brain plasticity and increasing the growth of new neural connections, exercise helps improve mental clarity and focus. These cognitive benefits extend to individuals of all ages, making fitness essential for maintaining mental sharpness as you age. Additionally, regular physical activity has been shown to reduce the risk of cognitive decline and dementia in older adults. As we age, maintaining an active lifestyle helps protect against neurodegenerative diseases, improving quality of life, and ensuring that we remain mentally and physically healthy well into our later years. Fitness is not just about building a stronger body. It also plays a pivotal role in boosting self-esteem and confidence. Regular exercise improves physical appearance, enhances body composition, and promotes a sense of accomplishment. These physical changes often lead to an increase in self-confidence, helping individuals feel more positive about their bodies and abilities. Fitness provides a tangible way to see progress, which can translate into a stronger sense of self-worth and pride. Moreover, accomplishing fitness goals, whether it's running a personal best, lifting a heavier weight, or completing a challenging workout, fosters a sense of achievement. This sense of accomplishment builds confidence, not only in fitness, but in other aspects of life as well. The mindset you develop through fitness, pushing through challenges, staying disciplined, and working toward goals, carries over into other areas, helping you tackle obstacles with a positive can-do attitude. Exercise is one of the most effective ways to improve sleep quality. Regular physical activity helps regulate your circadian rhythm, the body's natural sleep-wake cycle, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep throughout the night. Exercise promotes deeper and more restful sleep, helping you feel more rejuvenated and refreshed upon waking. Sleep is essential for physical and mental recovery, and a lack of quality sleep can lead to a number of issues, including reduced cognitive function, increased stress, and a weakened immune system. By incorporating fitness into your routine, you support your body's ability to achieve restful sleep, which in turn enhances overall well-being. Fitness also provides an opportunity for social interaction. Whether you're working out with a friend, attending a fitness class, or participating in group sports, exercise fosters connections with others. Social support is essential for maintaining motivation and commitment, and having a workout partner or group can help hold you accountable and encourage you to stay consistent. The social aspect of fitness also provides emotional benefits. Engaging in physical activity with others helps reduce feelings of loneliness and isolation, which are increasingly common in today's fast-paced world. Building relationships with others who share similar fitness goals can create a sense of community, fostering a supportive environment that encourages both social and physical growth. Achieving fitness goals requires dedication, but it's equally important to find balance between your training and other life responsibilities. Fitness should enhance your life, not take over it, and achieving long-term success depends on being able to integrate exercise into a busy lifestyle. Learning how to prioritize fitness while managing work, family, and social commitments is essential for maintaining both physical health and mental well-being. Time management is the first key to balancing fitness with other life obligations. One of the most common excuses for not working out is a lack of time. The truth is, everyone has the same 24 hours in a day, and it's about how you choose to use that time. Setting aside time for fitness doesn't have to mean spending hours at the gym. Shorter, more efficient workouts, such as HIIT or circuit training, can provide a full body workout in 30 minutes or less. These workouts are perfect for people with tight schedules and can easily be adapted to fit into your daily routine. Creating a schedule for your workouts and treating them like important appointments in your day helps you stay consistent. If you know you have a busy week ahead, plan your workouts in advance and make them a priority. Schedule them at times when you know you can commit, whether it's in the morning before work, during lunch, or in the evening after family commitments. The key is consistency, so make fitness a non-negotiable part of your routine, just like any other responsibility or commitment. If your schedule doesn't allow for a traditional workout, try finding ways to stay active throughout the day. Taking the stairs instead of the elevator, going for a walk during lunch breaks, or doing body weight exercises while watching TV can all contribute to your fitness goals. It's about finding moments in your day to move and make healthy choices, even if you can't commit to a formal workout. Fitness doesn't need to take hours of your day, but finding a way to prioritize it can be challenging, especially for individuals with busy careers, families, or other responsibilities. In these cases, efficiency becomes the most important factor. Focus on workouts that give you the most bang for your buck, movements that target multiple muscle groups like squats, deadlifts, push-ups, and burpees. Maximize your time. Compound exercises that work for several muscle groups at once will help you get stronger, burn calories, and improve your endurance, all in a short amount of time. Family and social commitments often present another challenge to staying consistent with your fitness routine. For parents or caregivers, it can be difficult to find time for yourself amidst family obligations. However, integrating fitness into your family life can be a great way to bond with loved ones and stay active. Try going on walks, hikes, or bike rides together. Engage in fun family fitness activities that promote bonding and movement, such as playing catch, swimming, or dancing in the living room. These activities not only help you stay active, but they also set a positive example for your children and help develop their own healthy habits. If social commitments often interfere with your fitness, try to find ways to incorporate your workouts into social situations. Instead of meeting friends for coffee or dinner, consider joining a fitness class or going for a run together. Fitness can be a fun, social activity, and by combining social time with your workout, you can strengthen relationships while also maintaining your fitness goals. Another way to stay consistent is by making fitness a shared goal with a friend or partner. Having an accountability partner can help keep you motivated and committed to your fitness routine. When you have someone who is counting on you to show up, you're more likely to follow through. It can also be helpful to set goals together, such as training for a 5K or joining a fitness challenge, which can make exercise more enjoyable and encourage regular participation. Finally, mental health should always be a priority, and fitness plays a significant role in maintaining emotional balance. If you're feeling stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, taking time for a workout can be an effective way to relieve tension and clear your mind. Even a quick workout can help improve your mood and reduce feelings of anxiety. Physical activity is a natural stress reliever, so when life gets busy, make sure to take care of your mental well-being by prioritizing fitness. Balance is about understanding that fitness doesn't have to be all or nothing. There will be times when work, family, and other obligations take precedence, and that's okay. The key is to integrate fitness into your life in a way that feels sustainable and enjoyable. By making small changes, finding efficient workouts, and learning to balance fitness with your responsibilities, you can stay on track with your goals and maintain a healthy, fulfilling lifestyle. While fitness is often thought of in terms of physical training, the mental aspects of fitness are just as important. Mindfulness and stress management are key components in maintaining a balanced and sustainable fitness routine. Learning how to manage stress, stay present, and cultivate mental resilience can not only improve your performance during workouts, but also enhance your overall well-being. Mindfulness is the practice of staying present and fully engaged in the moment, without judgment. When applied to fitness, mindfulness means focusing on your body's movements, breath, and sensations during exercise, rather than rushing through a workout or thinking about the next task on your to-do list. Mindfulness encourages you to be fully aware of each movement and how your body feels. This focused attention can improve your workout quality by helping you execute exercises with proper form and technique. It also enhances your ability to push through challenging exercises and listen to your body's signals. Mindfulness can also help you manage discomfort during training. Fitness often involves pushing your body outside of its comfort zone, whether it's lifting heavy weights, running longer distances, or trying new movements. Instead of focusing on how uncomfortable or difficult the exercise may feel, mindfulness encourages you to stay present and accept the discomfort without resistance. This mental approach can help you endure challenging workouts, push through plateaus, and overcome mental barriers that may arise. In addition to enhancing your workouts, mindfulness also plays a role in stress reduction. Life's challenges, whether personal or professional, can add significant stress to your daily routine, affecting your mood, sleep, and physical health. Fitness itself is a great way to manage stress, as exercise stimulates the release of endorphins, the body's natural stress relievers. But combining physical exercise with mindfulness techniques can help you manage stress even more effectively. Practices such as deep breathing, meditation, and body scans during or after exercise can help calm the mind, reduce cortisol levels, and promote relaxation. One effective mindfulness technique to incorporate into your fitness routine is breathing exercises. Conscious breathing during exercise helps you stay focused, regulate your energy, and manage discomfort. Techniques such as diaphragmatic breathing, breathing deeply into your diaphragm, or box breathing, inhaling for a count of 4, holding for 4, exhaling for 4, and holding for 4, can help activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes relaxation. Focusing on your breath during exercise also allows you to connect more deeply with your body, leading to more mindful and intentional movement. Stress management is another crucial element in maintaining both mental and physical health. Chronic stress can have a negative impact on your fitness, causing fatigue, poor sleep, and even hindering recovery. Managing stress effectively allows you to perform better during workouts, recover faster, and maintain a positive outlook. There are several strategies you can use to manage stress in conjunction with your fitness routine. Physical activity itself is a powerful stress reliever. Exercise helps to reduce levels of the stress hormone cortisol and stimulates the release of endorphins, which improve mood and promote relaxation. Cardiovascular exercise, such as running or cycling, can be particularly effective in managing stress, as it provides an outlet for built-up tension and helps clear the mind. Strength training can also serve as a mental release, allowing you to focus on the present moment while building strength and resilience. Beyond physical exercise, practicing meditation or engaging in mindfulness activities like yoga can help calm the mind and reduce stress. Meditation allows you to focus on your breath, acknowledge your thoughts, and let go of any tension or anxiety. Even just a few minutes of meditation before or after a workout can help center your mind and promote relaxation. Sleep plays an essential role in both stress management and fitness recovery. When we're stressed, it can be difficult to fall asleep or maintain restful sleep throughout the night. However, regular exercise and mindfulness practices like deep breathing or progressive muscle relaxation can improve sleep quality by reducing stress and promoting relaxation. Ensuring that you get enough quality sleep is crucial for muscle repair, recovery, and mental clarity. Sleep also helps regulate mood, which can have a significant impact on your ability to manage stress and stay motivated. Social connections and support systems are also critical for managing stress. Building relationships with others who share similar fitness goals can provide emotional support and motivation, especially when you encounter stressful situations. Whether it's a workout buddy, a fitness group, or a personal trainer, having someone to lean on during tough times can help reduce stress and maintain a positive mindset. Lastly, self-compassion plays a key role in stress management. Fitness can be demanding, and it's easy to become frustrated or overly critical of yourself when things don't go as planned. Practicing self-compassion involves treating yourself with kindness and understanding, especially during difficult times. Instead of focusing on perceived failures or shortcomings, acknowledge your efforts and progress and give yourself credit for the hard work you're putting in. Self-compassion helps reduce the negative impact of stress, fosters resilience, and promotes a positive relationship with your fitness journey. Progress isn't always something you feel. It doesn't always arrive with clarity or milestones. Sometimes, it slips quietly into your routine, only visible if you take the time to look back. That's why tracking, done gently and without pressure, can be a quiet form of self-awareness. It's not about controlling every detail or chasing perfection. It's about noticing the shape of your journey over time, about seeing where you began and how your path has unfolded. One simple way to notice change is through photographs, not as a form of judgment, but as quiet documentation. A photo taken once a month, in the same light, in the same posture, can quietly reveal shifts you may not have felt, not just in your body, but in the way you carry yourself, the way you stand, the way you inhabit your space. Some prefer to write, not logs of sets and reps, but simple notes, how you felt after a session, how your sleep has been, what foods gave you energy, what days felt heavy. These reflections are not just about outcomes. They give you patterns, a way to notice what supports you and what pulls you away from ease. There are also tools, apps that gently track your movement, your mood, your sleep rhythms. Used without obsession, these tools can offer a quiet mirror, a way of remembering that consistency doesn't mean doing more. It means showing up over time, in your own way. You may notice that your flexibility has increased when tying your shoes feels easier, that your mood lifts on days you move more, that your evening walk is longer now, even if only by a block. These are signs. They don't ask for numbers, they ask for awareness. Tracking progress isn't about pressure, it's about memory, about being able to say, I remember when this felt harder, or I didn't used to enjoy this movement, but now I look forward to it. These recognitions become landmarks, small ones, but meaningful. Sometimes, reflection itself is the only tracker you need. Asking gently, what feels different? What feels more like me? These questions don't require answers. They invite presence. Progress doesn't need to be captured perfectly. It only asks to be noticed. And when you notice it softly, without judgment, it becomes easier to continue, to return, to trust that something is indeed unfolding, even if it isn't loud. In the sections ahead, we'll return to the rhythms of recovery, not to repeat, but to deepen the understanding of how healing holds space for all forms of growth. Recovery is often thought of as a pause, an interval between challenges, but it's more than that. It is the rhythm that carries you forward, the silent beat behind every visible gain. Without it, progress becomes noise, without structure, strain, without resolution. You don't always notice recovery happening. Unlike training, which is full of movement and sensation, recovery unfolds in quiet shifts. It's the whisper in the background, not the voice in the front. But without that whisper, your body wouldn't know how to listen, how to rebuild, how to adapt. There's something deeply human about the need for rhythm. We breathe in and we breathe out. We wake and we sleep. Our biology is cyclical, not constant. Recovery honors that truth. It respects the ebb that must follow every flow. Sometimes, the most effective thing you can do for your progress is nothing at all. But that kind of stillness isn't passive. It's intentional. It's giving space for the processes you've already set in motion to settle into place, to become part of who you are. Recovery also brings you into a different relationship with time. It asks for patience in a world that often demands urgency. It reminds you that growth doesn't happen on command. It unfolds when the conditions are right, and rest is one of those conditions. What's often overlooked is how recovery teaches trust. You learn to trust your body's ability to heal, to strengthen, to surprise you, and you begin to understand that stepping back doesn't mean giving up. It means you're making room for something new to emerge. There will be days when pushing harder won't move you forward, when discipline looks less like effort and more like restraint. In those moments, Recovery becomes a skill in itself, one that allows you to stay in tune with your body's quieter messages, the fatigue behind the ambition, the tightness beneath the drive. The more you honor this rhythm, the more sustainable your journey becomes. Because progress isn't just about how far you go, it's about how long you can keep going. And that endurance is only possible when the effort and the ease are allowed to exist side by side. Let recovery be part of your identity, not a break from it. Let it be the pulse that steadies your progress, the rest note that makes your music whole. In this balance, you don't just train better, you live better. As we turn our attention to the next layer of long-term balance, we'll consider how your training evolves over time and how maintenance, not just achievement, becomes the foundation for lasting strength. As you continue your fitness journey, it's essential to recognize the importance of adaptability in your training. While consistency is key to long-term success, your ability to adapt your routine based on changing circumstances, fitness goals, or physical needs is just as crucial. Adaptability allows you to avoid plateaus, prevent burnout, and ensure that your fitness program remains effective and aligned with your evolving objectives. One of the most significant ways to adapt your fitness program is by incorporating periodization into your training. Periodization involves breaking your training into phases that focus on different goals, such as strength, hypertrophy, or endurance. By varying the intensity, volume, and focus of your workouts over time, you prevent your body from becoming too accustomed to one style of training, which can lead to stagnation. For example, you might spend several weeks focusing on strength training with low reps and high weight, then switch to a hypertrophy phase with higher reps and moderate weights to stimulate muscle growth. Afterward, you could transition into an endurance phase, emphasizing cardiovascular fitness and longer duration activities. Periodization helps manage the physical and mental demands of training, ensuring that you don't overtax your body with too much intensity or volume over extended periods. It also provides natural breaks in your routine, which allows for recovery and reduces the risk of overtraining. By adapting your training to different phases, you continue to challenge your body in new ways, promoting growth, improving performance, and keeping your workouts fresh and exciting. Another way to adapt your fitness program is by adjusting the frequency and intensity of your workouts based on your goals, fitness level, and lifestyle. As you progress in your fitness journey, you may find that your initial workout routine no longer provides the same level of challenge or results. When this happens, it's important to increase the intensity, whether that means adding more weight, increasing the number of sets or reps, or reducing rest periods. By gradually increasing the intensity, you provide the necessary stimulus for continued progress. However, increasing intensity should always be done in a controlled and gradual manner to prevent injury. Progressive overload is the key to adapting your training for continual growth. As your strength, endurance, or muscle mass improves, continue to increase the challenge in a way that suits your needs and capabilities. This progressive approach ensures that your body continues to adapt and grow stronger over time. For individuals with busy schedules or other life commitments, it's essential to adapt the duration and frequency of your workouts. While it might not always be possible to stick to long, intense sessions, shorter and more efficient workouts can still provide great results. High-intensity interval training, HIIT, is a great example of a time-efficient training method that can be adjusted based on your schedule. HIIT workouts involve short bursts of intense exercise, followed by brief periods of rest. These workouts can be completed in as little as 20–30 minutes, making them ideal for people with limited time. Incorporating this type of training into your routine allows you to maintain fitness even when your time is limited. Another aspect of adaptability in fitness is recognizing the need to listen to your body. Overtraining can lead to fatigue, injury, and diminished performance, so it's essential to adjust your training based on how your body feels. If you're experiencing significant muscle soreness, fatigue, or mental burnout, consider incorporating more rest or active recovery days into your routine. Active recovery activities such as walking, swimming, or gentle stretching promote blood flow to your muscles without overloading them, helping speed up the recovery process. Listening to your body helps prevent injuries and ensures that you can continue training effectively in the long run. Injury prevention is also a key aspect of adaptability. If you experience a minor injury or discomfort during a workout, it's essential to modify your exercises and avoid pushing through the pain. Adapting your exercises to avoid aggravating an injury allows you to continue training other muscle groups while giving your body the time it needs to heal. For example, if you have a knee injury, you might reduce high-impact exercises like running and focus on upper body workouts or low-impact cardio, such as cycling or swimming. This flexibility allows you to maintain fitness while ensuring that your injuries don't worsen. As you age, your body's needs and limitations may change, making it even more important to adapt your fitness program. Mobility and flexibility become increasingly important as we age, as our joints and muscles can lose elasticity over time. Incorporating mobility exercises into your routine helps maintain flexibility, reduces stiffness, and promotes joint health. Yoga, Pilates, and dynamic stretching are excellent ways to increase range of motion and maintain flexibility, especially as your body matures. Finally, remember that adaptability in fitness also means being open to new training methods and activities. If you find that your current routine is no longer giving you the results you desire, try experimenting with new exercises or activities, whether it's trying a new sport, switching up your strength training routine, or incorporating more mind-body exercises like yoga or Tai Chi. Variety keeps your fitness journey exciting and challenging. Embrace the opportunity to learn and grow by exploring new types of exercise, and you may find that you discover new strengths and passions along the way. While training plays a significant role in achieving fitness goals, nutrition is equally important. What you eat has a direct impact on your performance, recovery, and long-term progress. Whether you're aiming to build strength, increase muscle mass, or improve endurance, the right nutrition can help fuel your body for peak performance and support the necessary recovery processes. Understanding the essential role of nutrition in fitness will ensure that your efforts in the gym are supported by a diet that promotes progress, health, and energy. Macronutrients, which include protein, carbohydrates, and fats, are the building blocks of a well-balanced diet. Each plays a unique and essential role in supporting your fitness journey. Protein is the most crucial macronutrient for muscle repair and growth. When you engage in resistance training, your muscles experience tiny tears, and protein helps rebuild these fibers, making them stronger and larger. For muscle growth, aim to consume a source of protein with every meal. Lean meats, fish, eggs, dairy, tofu, legumes, and protein shakes are all excellent sources of protein. The general recommendation for active individuals is to consume about 1.2–2.0 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, depending on training intensity and goals. Carbohydrates are your body's primary source of energy, particularly during high-intensity workouts. When you perform aerobic exercises or strength training, your muscles rely on glycogen-stored carbohydrates for fuel. If you don't consume enough carbohydrates, you may experience fatigue and reduced performance. Include complex carbohydrates like whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and legumes in your diet. These foods provide not only energy, but also essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber that support overall health. Fats are an important energy source, especially during longer, low to moderate intensity workouts. Fats also help absorb fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, and K, and contribute to hormone production, including those involved in muscle growth and recovery. Healthy fat sources, such as avocados, olive oil, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish like salmon, should be included in your diet to support overall health and fitness. Micronutrients, which include vitamins and minerals, play a critical role in supporting bodily functions that contribute to fitness. Vitamins like vitamin D, vitamin C, and the B vitamins are involved in energy production, immune function, and muscle contraction. Minerals such as magnesium, calcium, and potassium are essential for maintaining proper muscle function, nerve signaling, and bone health. A diet rich in a variety of colorful fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds ensures that you're getting a wide range of micronutrients that support your training efforts. In addition to the macronutrients and micronutrients, hydration plays a fundamental role in both performance and recovery. Dehydration can impair muscle function, slow recovery, and increase the risk of cramps and fatigue during exercise. Staying hydrated before, during, and after your workouts ensures that your muscles receive the nutrients they need and that you can perform at your best. Water is the best option for hydration, but in cases of prolonged or intense workouts, drinks with electrolytes may be beneficial to replenish lost minerals like sodium and potassium. Meal timing is another important consideration in nutrition for fitness. The UL timing is another important consideration in nutrition for fitness. While overall nutrient intake throughout the day is crucial, meal timing around workouts can have a significant impact on performance and recovery. Consuming a balanced meal containing carbohydrates and protein about 2–3 hours before your workout provides your body with the fuel it needs for exercise. This pre-workout meal ensures that glycogen stores are topped up and that amino acids are available for muscle repair during training. After exercise, your muscles need protein and carbohydrates to begin the recovery process. The post-workout window, often referred to as the anabolic window, is the optimal time for nutrient absorption. Aim to consume a meal or snack containing protein and carbohydrates within 30 minutes to an hour of finishing your workout. This helps replenish glycogen stores, supports muscle repair, and reduces muscle soreness. Supplements can also play a role in supporting your nutrition and fitness goals. While it's always best to get your nutrients from whole foods, supplements can help fill in the gaps. Protein powders, creatine, and branched-chain amino acids, BCAAs, are commonly used to support muscle growth and recovery. If your diet lacks certain vitamins or minerals, supplements can help ensure that you're meeting your nutritional needs. However, supplements should not replace a balanced diet, but should be used to complement a well-rounded nutrition plan. It's also essential to listen to your body and adjust your nutrition as needed. If you're not seeing the progress you expect, it could be due to inadequate nutrition, such as not consuming enough protein or not fueling properly before workouts. Conversely, if you're feeling sluggish or fatigued, your diet may need adjustments, like increasing carbohydrate intake or improving hydration. Finally, remember that sustainability is key. A balanced, nutritious diet doesn't mean strict dieting or restriction. It's about finding a way of eating that works for you, fuels your workouts, and supports your long-term goals. Flexible dieting allows you to enjoy a variety of foods, including treats, while maintaining a focus on the nutrients that help you perform your best. This approach leads to healthier, more sustainable habits that you can maintain for the long term. As we age, our fitness needs and priorities evolve. While many people focus on building strength, endurance, or muscle mass when they are younger, maintaining these qualities as we get older becomes just as important. Fitness and aging is not just about maintaining appearance or performance. It's about preserving functional health and improving quality of life. Exercise plays a pivotal role in ensuring that we continue to age gracefully, maintaining independence, mobility, and vitality well into our later years. One of the most significant benefits of fitness as we age is the preservation of muscle mass. As we get older, we naturally lose muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia. This decline in muscle mass can begin as early as in our 30s, and by the age of 70, many people lose about 30% of their muscle mass. Strength training is one of the most effective ways to combat sarcopenia and maintain muscle mass throughout life. By engaging in regular resistance training, you can preserve or even increase muscle mass, improving both strength and functional mobility. Strengthening muscles helps maintain bone density, reduce the risk of falls, and supports daily activities like lifting groceries, climbing stairs, and getting up from a seated position. In addition to maintaining muscle mass, joint health becomes increasingly important as we age. As we age, cartilage in the joints can wear down, leading to discomfort, stiffness, and reduced mobility. Strength training, along with mobility exercises like yoga and stretching, helps improve joint function by maintaining range of motion and flexibility. These exercises strengthen the muscles surrounding the joints, reducing strain and providing stability. Weight-bearing exercises such as walking, running, or strength training also help maintain bone density, reducing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. Cardiovascular health is another area that benefits from regular exercise as we age. Aerobic exercise, such as walking, swimming, or cycling, strengthens the heart and improves circulation, which in turn supports overall cardiovascular health. Cardiovascular exercise helps regulate blood pressure, reduces cholesterol levels, and improves heart function, all of which are essential for reducing the risk of heart disease, stroke, and other age-related health issues. For older adults, maintaining a healthy heart is crucial for longevity and quality of life. As we age, balance and coordination also become more important. Balance training helps prevent falls and injuries by improving stability and coordination. Simple exercises like standing on one leg, heel-to-toe walking, or using balance boards can improve your sense of stability and reduce the risk of falling. Balance training also activates the core muscles, which support the spine and help maintain posture, reducing the risk of back pain and discomfort. Mental health is another critical area that benefits from regular exercise, especially as we age. Exercise has been shown to reduce symptoms of depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline. Physical activity stimulates the release of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which improve mood and cognitive function. Additionally, exercise has been linked to a reduced risk of Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. Regular physical activity can improve memory, focus, and mental clarity, which helps older adults maintain their independence and cognitive function. Flexibility and mobility exercises, such as stretching, yoga, or Pilates, are essential for aging adults. These exercises help maintain or improve range of motion, reduce stiffness, and enhance posture. Flexibility training also reduces the risk of injury by improving joint health and muscle elasticity. For older adults, stretching and mobility exercises help maintain functional movements such as bending down, reaching overhead, and twisting, all of which are necessary for performing daily tasks. Maintaining functional fitness is the ultimate goal of fitness in aging. Functional fitness refers to exercises that mimic movements used in everyday life, such as lifting, bending, squatting, and reaching. This type of training improves your ability to perform daily activities independently and efficiently. Activities like squats, lunges, push-ups, and step-ups train the body to move in ways that are practical and essential for maintaining independence. Functional fitness is key to aging gracefully, as it helps preserve your ability to do everyday tasks without assistance. One of the most important factors for successful aging is consistency. Regular exercise is the cornerstone of healthy aging, and making physical activity a routine part of your life is essential for long-term health. While it's never too late to start exercising, the earlier you begin, the more benefits you'll experience as you age. Even individuals in their 70s and 80s who begin strength training or aerobic exercise experience significant improvements in strength, mobility, balance, and overall health. Fitness and aging is not just about avoiding illness or injury. It's about enhancing quality of life. Staying active improves overall well-being, boosts energy levels, and increases longevity. It allows you to remain independent, take care of yourself, and enjoy the activities you love for many years to come. Whether you're walking with friends, hiking in nature, or playing with grandchildren, fitness enables you to live life to the fullest. The most powerful shifts often happen within, before they ever appear in the world outside you. Physical strength is visible. Mental strength, on the other hand, works silently. It's what allows you to keep moving forward when things feel uncertain, slow, or difficult. Mental resilience is not about pretending everything is fine. It's about acknowledging discomfort and moving through it anyway, calmly, consistently. The mind, like the body, adapts through exposure. Each time you choose not to give up when things feel heavy, you're training your resilience. This is where the growth mindset begins. It's the understanding that skills can be developed, that effort matters, and that failure is not the end, but part of the learning curve. You begin to see challenges as opportunities to adapt, not reasons to retreat. It's not about forcing positivity. It's about allowing progress to take different forms, many of them subtle. Discipline becomes less about restriction and more about rhythm. You begin to create structure, not out of pressure, but out of self-respect. Self-discipline doesn't mean pushing harder than necessary. It means gently holding yourself to what matters most, especially on the days it would be easier to step away. Visualization also becomes part of this inner work, not just imagining an outcome, but feeling the process, seeing yourself returning after setbacks, moving with steadiness, adjusting your pace, not your direction. It's not about fantasizing. It's about aligning your attention with your intention. Adaptability, too, is a quiet skill. It's the ability to stay centered even when the path changes, when schedules shift, when routines break, when energy dips. Your ability to pivot gently without losing purpose is a form of strength that doesn't always get noticed, but always matters. And then there's the discomfort, the soreness, the self-doubt, the moments when nothing feels like it's working. Embracing discomfort doesn't mean seeking pain. It means accepting that growth often comes with friction, that unfamiliarity is part of progress, and that resistance doesn't mean you're off course. It means you're stepping into new territory. Reflection becomes the anchor that keeps you connected to your process. Looking back, not with judgment, but with clarity. What's shifted? What feels sustainable? What do you now understand that you didn't before? Self-assessment allows you to adjust with compassion. It's the practice of checking in, not checking out. Noticing where your energy flows and where it drains. Letting go of what no longer serves you and holding closer what does. All of this resilience, mindset, discipline, visualization, adaptability, reflection isn't a separate kind of training. It's the foundation beneath every effort. It's what helps you stay grounded when progress slows, what helps you restart when momentum fades, what reminds you why you began in the first place. In the final stretch, we'll explore what it means to maintain, not just results, but your connection to the journey itself. Achieving fitness goals, whether related to strength, endurance, or muscle mass, requires a consistent and focused effort. While talent and natural ability can provide a foundation, it's the consistent effort over time that brings about meaningful, lasting progress. In both strength training and endurance training, the ability to persist, push through challenges, and stay committed to the process is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up along the way. In strength training, progress is built on the principle of progressive overload. This means that, over time, you must increase the intensity of your workouts to continue challenging your muscles and stimulating growth. However, progressive overload is a gradual process. It requires consistency and effort, regularly increasing the load or intensity, whether by adding more weight, increasing the number of repetitions, or changing the tempo of your lifts. The key to consistent strength gains is understanding that progress won't always be linear. Some weeks you may see dramatic increases in strength, while other weeks may feel slower, but the effort remains the same. Consistency in strength training also involves sticking to a structured program that progressively challenges your muscles. Random or sporadic workouts won't yield long-term results. A well-organized strength training program, tailored to your goals, is essential for achieving significant gains. Whether you're training for powerlifting, bodybuilding, or general strength, a program that includes compound exercises like squats, deadlifts, bench presses, and overhead presses is essential. These exercises target multiple muscle groups and help develop overall strength. By sticking to a structured routine that focuses on gradual progress, you ensure continuous improvement in both strength and muscle mass. Endurance training similarly relies on consistent effort, but the focus here is on building the body's ability to sustain physical activity for longer periods. Cardiovascular fitness is developed over time through regular aerobic exercise. such as running, cycling, swimming, or rowing. In endurance training, the goal is to improve the body's ability to utilize oxygen and fuel muscles during prolonged physical activity. This requires consistent aerobic conditioning to increase endurance levels. To build endurance, you need to gradually increase the intensity and duration of your workouts. This could mean increasing the distance you run or the duration of your cycling sessions. Just like strength training, endurance training involves progressive overload. By continuously pushing your limits, you teach your body to work more efficiently and sustain effort for longer periods. As with strength training, consistency is key. Skipping workouts or training irregularly will hinder your progress and make it difficult to build stamina. However, endurance training isn't just about going longer or faster, it's about improving efficiency. The more consistently you train your aerobic system, the more efficiently your body can use energy and oxygen. As you build your endurance, you'll notice that tasks that once felt difficult, such as running longer distances or cycling at higher intensities, become easier. This efficiency comes from your muscles and cardiovascular system adapting to the demands placed on them over time. In both strength and endurance training, recovery is an essential component of consistent effort. Recovery allows your muscles and cardiovascular system to repair and adapt, making you stronger and more capable of handling the next challenge. It's easy to get caught up in the desire to constantly improve, but rest and recovery are vital for progress. Without adequate recovery, your body becomes overworked and your performance plateaus. Moreover, nutrition supports the consistent effort needed for progress. Proper nutrition provides the fuel required for training and recovery. Whether you're building muscle, strength, or endurance, your body needs adequate amounts of protein, carbohydrates, fats, and hydration to function optimally. Without a consistent approach to eating the right foods to fuel your workouts, you may struggle to achieve your goals. In addition to consistency in training and nutrition, mental resilience plays a crucial role in building strength and endurance. Mental toughness helps you push through difficult workouts, endure discomfort, and continue training even when motivation is low. The ability to stay focused on your long-term goals, even during challenging or monotonous moments, is what keeps you on track. Mental resilience ensures that you can maintain consistent effort despite the physical and mental obstacles that may arise along the way. Building strength and endurance isn't a quick process. It requires patience, persistence, and consistent effort over time. Every workout you complete, no matter how small it may seem, is a step toward your ultimate goal. The more consistent you are in your training and recovery, the greater the rewards will be. Fitness is not about immediate gratification. It's about the long-term journey and the steady progress that accumulates over time. Ultimately, the power of consistent effort lies in its ability to build a strong foundation for long-term fitness. Whether you're looking to increase strength, build muscle, or improve endurance, the key is to stay committed to the process. Consistency ensures that you continue making progress, overcoming obstacles, and achieving your goals. It's the commitment to small daily actions that leads to large, lasting changes over time. By staying consistent, you set yourself up for long-term fitness success. No matter your goals, fitness is more than just a temporary goal or phase. It is a lifelong commitment to health, well-being, and personal growth. As you reach new milestones in your fitness journey, it's important to recognize that fitness is not just about physical appearance or achieving certain goals. It's about adopting a mindset that values long-term health, balance, and sustainability. The true power of fitness lies in its ability to enhance the quality of your life and support your overall well-being, no matter your age or circumstances. The foundation of a lifelong fitness journey is built on the habits and routines you establish. These habits are what allow you to continue progressing and prioritizing your health even when life gets busy or obstacles arise. The key to maintaining fitness over a lifetime is recognizing that health and fitness are ongoing practices, not one-time achievements. By integrating fitness into your daily life, it becomes a natural part of your routine, much like eating and sleeping. One of the most important aspects of a lifelong fitness journey is adapting your approach to fit the changing needs of your body and lifestyle. As you age, your fitness goals may shift. In your younger years, you may focus on building muscle or increasing strength, while in your later years, maintaining mobility, flexibility, and cardiovascular health becomes a priority. Regardless of age, fitness remains a valuable tool for preserving health and enhancing quality of life. Adaptability is key in ensuring that you can continue enjoying the benefits of physical activity, no matter where you are in life. Fitness also plays a central role in mental health. The physical benefits of exercise are clear, but the mental benefits are just as profound. Regular physical activity has been shown to reduce symptoms of depression, anxiety, and stress, promoting a more positive outlook on life. The mental resilience you build through fitness carries over into other areas of your life, helping you face challenges with confidence and determination. Whether it's overcoming a tough workout or navigating life's difficulties, fitness teaches you to persevere and develop a mindset of growth. As you progress in your fitness journey, remember that it's not about striving for perfection or achieving a specific ideal body. Fitness is a personal journey, and the most important goal is to feel good and function well in your daily life. Whether that means being able to play with your children, lift heavy weights, or run a marathon, fitness should be focused on your individual needs and aspirations, not comparison to others. The process of becoming stronger, more flexible, and more capable in your daily life is what truly matters. Another aspect of embracing fitness as a lifelong commitment is recognizing that consistency and patience are the keys to sustainable progress. Fitness is not about quick fixes or drastic transformations. It's about making gradual, steady improvements over time. Consistent effort, even on days when motivation is low, is what leads to lasting results. Whether your progress is slow or fast, the important thing is that you continue to show up for yourself and commit to your well-being. Recovery and rest should also be prioritized as part of your lifelong fitness journey. While hard work in the gym is important, allowing your body time to recover and repair is essential for maintaining health and preventing burnout. As you age, your body may require more recovery time, and recognizing when to rest or reduce intensity is key to maintaining a sustainable fitness routine. Overtraining can lead to injury and exhaustion, which can derail your progress and hinder long-term success. By listening to your body and ensuring you get enough rest, sleep, and recovery, you will set yourself up for continued health and fitness for years to come. Incorporating nutrition as a cornerstone of your fitness journey is equally important. The foods you consume fuel your workouts, support recovery, and promote overall health. A balanced diet, rich in whole foods, lean proteins, healthy fats, and plenty of fruits and vegetables, ensures that your body has the nutrients it needs to perform at its best. As you age, Your nutritional needs may change, and adjusting your diet to fit those needs will support your long-term health and fitness goals. Fitness is also about embracing variety and trying new things. Exploring different forms of exercise, like swimming, dancing, hiking, or strength training, keeps your routine fresh and exciting. Variety challenges different muscle groups, enhances overall fitness, and helps prevent burnout or plateaus. Additionally, engaging in new activities can rekindle your excitement for fitness and inspire you to continue moving forward in your journey. The mental and emotional benefits of fitness extend far beyond the gym. Fitness helps build a sense of confidence, self-discipline, and resilience that translates into every aspect of life. The discipline required to stay consistent with workouts, the persistence needed to push through challenges, and the confidence gained from achieving your goals all contribute to a positive, empowered mindset that benefits every area of your life. In conclusion, fitness is a lifelong commitment that requires consistency, adaptability, and patience. It is not about achieving fleeting goals or temporary results, but about making health, strength, and well-being a permanent part of your life. Embrace the journey with an open mind, focus on long-term progress, and remember that each step you take toward better health is a victory. The habits, mindset, and resilience you develop through fitness will enrich your life in ways that extend far beyond physical appearance, allowing you to live a fulfilling, healthy, and active life for years to come.